I am on a roll here making these videos. I'm glad to meet your acquaintance. I don't know why I did that. So anyway guys, I'm going to be unhauling some books, and I just wanted to share them with you to stay connected here on YouTube and BookTube and everything. So the first book that I'm going to be unhauling is actually Death Assemblage by Susan Cummings Miller, as well as Detached Fault by Susan Cummings Miller, which is first book in Frankie McFarlane's second book. You can see my previous video as to why I'm going to decide to cancel this series, so go ahead and check that out. Second, I'm going to be getting rid of Leaving Atlanta by, I hope I said that right, Tayari Jones. I did a DNF video on this book last year, late part of last year, back in December, and you can go check that video out to see why I'm deciding to get rid of this book as well. Like I told you guys before in that video, nonetheless, it is very monotoned writing. I just felt like it was really dry and very hard to get into, and I actually let a family member borrow this book, and they said the exact same thing, so I knew what I was talking about. And this is one I just pulled off my shelf, which is Gods in Shadows by, I hope I said her name right, J.D. Brooks. I don't never know how to say names right. Anyway, I got to page 170 in this book 2 years ago. Enough said. I'm really disappointed because, you know, this is an African American writer or a black writer, girl, you know, whatever, who was writing fantasy, or a blend of fantasy and paranormal and all kinds of crazy stuff. That's really what it boiled down to. I just didn't understand what was going on in this book. But if I'm waiting for 2 years to pick this book up, then, you know, I just need the shelf space. Then I decided to get rid of Snow White Red-Handed by, I think her name is Mia Chance. Why I act like I keep saying none of these names? I'm so self-conscious when it comes to authors' names. Like, pull it together, Troi. I just picked this book up for $1 at the used public library bookstore, and then I looked at a few reviews or whatever, and I decided I wasn't really that interested, really. And then I'm deciding to get rid of Narcopolis by Jet. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce his last name. Anyway, he is an author who is an Indian author here. I'm gonna get rid of this book because, well, just by the title, you know, it's about drugs, which that is so irrelevant to why I'm getting rid of the book. But I tried to pick it up, I tried to start getting into it, and you know, that whole stream of conscious kind of writing where you just kind of just going with the willy-nilly, that's not my thing. So I say, you know what, no. The book that I really want to read is actually a non-fiction book called, I think it's Leaving Bombay or something like that. I'll put a link somewhere below. But this was a substitute that I bought maybe 2 summers ago, and till I got to that book, and now I'm just gonna skip this book and just go buy that other book. So I'm gonna get rid of Hiss of Death by Rita Mae Brown, a Sneaky Pie Brown. Now I know y'all like, what, you getting rid of this book? You know good and well you read the Miss Murphy series all day long, so why you gonna get rid of this book? Well, I bought it at a library book sale, you know, when they be cleaning out the damn attic. And, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I'm not this far into the series yet. But the problem I have with this book, and it's still bugging me, even maybe about 6 or 7 months now, is the fact that considering this is a discarded library book, is that whoever checked it out at one point decided to mark out all of the curse words. That pisses me off. I decided that I would try to be able to just, you know, suffer through it, but like, I feel like the book is being censored when somebody does that. But I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna hold on to a book where somebody felt the liberty to be pressed about curse words inside of a book. Go read like a book about some Quakers or Quakers or Shakers or something. No shade. But anyway guys, that is it. I am getting rid of those books, and I'm gonna take them to the public library so that they can have them. They can get them some nice pretty homes. Some of their asses are going back to that particular public library used bookstore. Anyway, I gotta go. Peace guys. If you have any situation where you seen somebody writing in a book, then please let me know down below and tell me what you did with that book, because I can't have no book. There was one time I had bought a Nevada Bar book. I had bought 2 Nevada Bar books from one used bookstore, and in both of those situations someone marked all the way through the curse words. You would think I have enough sense to just check before I buy them, but I was so excited to read those books. I just kept bringing these books back. I was like, look man, somebody, whoever previously had these books, was marking through all the curse words. I don't have time for this. You censoring the material. If you was gonna do all that, you should have kept the damn book yourself. And matter of fact, you shouldn't even been reading the book if it's bothered you like that.